Hey, what is up? It is your girl Rinna here, and I am a licensed realtor in the state of Pennsylvania and the state of Delaware. I wanted to quickly hop on this evening where I am and do a tutorial on my phone as to help my buyers or you find out if you qualify for a property or if a property falls within your buying power or what you're looking to pay per month. I am going to be using Zillow for this example. I'm sure other platforms have some type of calculator that's similar, but I get this question a lot as we're navigating our buyers through. Either they have a certain amount that they want to pay or not willing to exceed, or a property may just push them over their buying power. So let's get into it. I'm going to be doing this example on a Samsung Galaxy Android, so not too much on your girl or her background because I love me, okay? So don't do that. All right, so the first thing I want to talk about is really quickly touch base on your pre-approval and your buying power. My particular client is on the fence as to whether or not they want to purchase in the city or whether they want to purchase in the surrounding county, Delaware County. These calculators will be very helpful because the payment, once you go into the county, the real estate taxes are much different, so the payment can jump significantly. So we need to keep that in mind. So the first thing is when you get pre-approved, you should also be receiving a loan estimate, and this gives you key details about your pre-approval. So let's hone in on this really quick. This particular borrower is qualified for $300,000. Okay, this is a conventional product, and they're only required to put 3% down to secure their loan. They, based on their information that they provided, their interest rate is going to be 6.49. So key details, we have a $300,000 pre-approval. They're only required to put down 3% to secure their loan, and their interest rate is 6.49. The last key detail that we want to hone in on is their total monthly payment. This means that they cannot exceed this amount no matter where they go. If they exceed this amount, then that means that the deal may not work. Okay, guys? So for this particular borrower, their total monthly payment is $2,574.25. For rough math, I'm going to round this up to $2,575. Okay, I hope you guys are still with me. Now, the client obviously has had some properties that they love, and they sent them over to me. One, I have an example here that's in the city of Philadelphia, which I'm going to click on. It's on Lebanon Avenue, and the price for this property is $295,000. Okay, cute property, whatever. And again, this is just an example. So you see in that light blue box, can't talk. The light blue box, it says that the estimated monthly payment is $1,708, and Zillow is a big fat liar. Okay, it tells people that the property is on a monthly payment, that you can afford this property. No. Or that the property price is much higher than what it's actually worth, but I'm not going to get into that. But for you to find out how much this property would be on a monthly basis for you, let's go ahead and get this scrolling. So we're going to scroll down to the bottom, and we're going to go to this section where it says buyability payment. Okay, so look how much is in that down payment. It says $59,000. My client is not putting down no 20%. So we need to adjust this. So what we want to do is click on this highlighted, these blue words that says more affordability tools. Now that we're here, there's a few things that we're going to adjust. So the first thing is going to be homeowners insurance. Just like everything else went up, so did homeowners insurance. It's better in these cases to always overestimate than to underestimate. So I'm going to suggest that you change this to about $1,500 for the year for homeowners insurance. If you're able to get it lower, God bless you. If not, we know that $1,500 is a safe number, okay? Also, what we're going to change is we're going to click on this box where it says principal and interest. I'm not going to change any of the other things because the mortgage insurance will automatically populate once you change some of the numbers up here. The property taxes, you do have to be careful with that because sometimes the old property taxes populate and not the most recent ones for 2025. But I'm going to leave that to your real estate professional to help you with that calculation. But this is for rough math, guys, okay? So we already changed the homeowners insurance. We are going to change the down payment to 3% because they're only required to put down 3%. We are also going to change their interest rate to the 6.49 because that's what they qualified them at. So this property is now $2,365. So that's how much it will cost that borrower to on a monthly basis. This is how much it will cost per month for this property on Lebanon Avenue in the city of Philadelphia, okay, at $295,000. All right, perfect. Now let's go back to this other example. So another property that they sent over to me is in Ridley Park, Delaware County. Beautiful property. Look how much Zillow says that this property is going to cost. It's $295,000. So I used the same purchase price for Delaware County as well for Philadelphia for a reason. So Zillow is saying it's going to cost $1,922 per month for this property. Okay, whatever you say. We're going to scroll back on down to the bottom where we are now in the buyability payment. We're going to click on these blue highlighted words, more affordability tools. We are going to first adjust the homeowner's insurance. I'm telling you, $1,500, safe space. May be able to bundle it later to get it lower, but let's just go there, okay? We're going to click on the box, principal and interest, and this is where we're going to start hacking away. First thing is we're going to change this back to the 3%. All right. And then we're changing the interest rate to say 6.49 again. Okay. The payment has now changed to $2,579. Remember, before it was $1,922. It is now $2,579. Do they qualify for this? I would say yes, they would qualify for it. Only because we're talking about a matter of $5, but it would technically be over their pre-approval, their monthly buying power. So would I go in and say, you know what? You really let us house? You really let us house? We want to be aggressively shopping for some homeowners insurance. And maybe put 3.5% down. $2,552. That's going to make a difference. Okay. So that is how you estimate the payment. These property will now fall within this buyer's buying power. But if you say you are only comfortable paying up to $2,000 or up to $1,800 or up to $1,500, I am going to strongly suggest that you shop for properties within a comfortable price range or within an area that you're comfortable investing in the community. All right, I hope this helped. You guys have a great day. Bye.